Hello everyone, this is going to be video 2 of my Invisalign documentary, or I'm going to come up with, eventually with a name for it, but today was the day I had my impressions made as well as x-rays. But I guess let me tell you a very funny story. I'm currently in the process of getting a few cavities filled. I only have one left now. I had 2 molars done today, and right after they had injected me with the needles, just to let it sit and linger for a while so that way it does its magic. Um, all of a sudden I started to get very hot, very sweaty. Then like I started getting very lightheaded and dehydrated. Then I started cloudy vision where I couldn't see stuff, and I believe what they had told me was I was just about to faint, which I've never done that before in my life. And it's not because of the needles, because I had 2 needles last week and nothing wrong. Um, but like I don't know, I was like zoning out and everything, so they had to prop my feet up and put ice packs on my head. And luckily I didn't have to go anywhere, because it was sucked after getting needles that you can't finish up the procedure. But that leads into one of the common questions I had and what many people have about Invisalign. Right after getting those drill and fills, spoke to my orthodontist after making the impressions. I had told him I still have 1 tooth up here that has to get drilled and filled. And he said, if that's all like the major work you're getting on your teeth, after getting your impressions done on Invisalign, it's not going to be a problem. I mean, yes, the Invisalign, they custom fit the trays to fit into your, along your teeth, but just as long as your dentist doesn't, fill it up too much where it sticks out, you should be fine. Luckily, my dentist and orthodontist is all under one roof, so they actually communicate about it, and they're going to make sure that my Invisalign trays will fit. Invisalign trays will be coming in probably around 4 weeks from now. That's what they had told me. I mean, I've heard cases where it comes a week early. They're going to give me a phone call the moment it comes in, schedule appointment, go in, get my trays, and that's where my next video will be. Some of the things that people ask about Invisalign, and questions that I also had, was about cleaning and stuff like that. I've heard people say that just soaking your aligners in Listerine or something is a good idea. I'll definitely try that. There is going to be an annotation or a link to somebody over there. She's also doing Invisalign. She just got her trays maybe 5 days ago as of this recording. So definitely follow her videos as well, because she has a different use case there. Mine's just fucked up. Excuse my French there. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and I just did my down payment, which wasn't fun, and I have to, it's probably going to be in for 15 months. Now, when you go to get your impressions, it's usually a very fun experience, and I use that term loosely. What they do is they give you this like weird, like it looks like a mouth guard, really. It's filled up with this like purplish, it looks like silly putty, and they put it in, and then they force it up in your mouth, and you have like the silly putty like crap going all over in your mouth and stuff, and it gets all over your face, and it looks really weird. And it's not good tasting, guys. It definitely can cause some to gag, I guess. It didn't for me, but... And they put it in there and they hold it there for maybe 30-45 seconds. Then they'll go and they'll pull it out, and that's your top impression. They do the same thing for your bottom. Now, they had to do 2 separate ones. What they had told me was one is for Invisalign, one is for like a use case. I guess maybe this particular orthodontist likes to say, look what I fixed. I don't know. But the one funny part about it is the use case impressions were done flawlessly. They worked. They just did the top, did the bottom, done. The Invisalign ones, the bottom ones they did perfectly fine. The top one, they had to redo it 3 times because as the lady was pulling it out of my mouth, I guess it got wedged or something, and it fucked up the impressions. So it wasn't fun having to do it over and over and over again. It dries out your lips, so my lips started to bleed because the putty-like stuff, I guess, dries out your mouth. They kept having me rinse it out, and worst part about it was because I had the needles in my mouth, even right now, my mouth is still a little bit numb, but like I'm like trying to swish my teeth, but I can't because of my whole bottom mouth is all numb. And it was a really fun experience. But you know, the funny thing is, it gets even worse, or it gets more adventurous. They have to do X-rays on top of that. So they go and they had this weird thing where they're like shoving this like thing like in your ears and like around your head, and then they have you rest your mouth normally, and then they shoot an X-ray, I guess, from one area to this plate. After that, they shove this weird thing in your mouth that you have to bite down on, and then they put the X-ray right in your face. They did all that, and then the one that they put in your face, I guess they couldn't get the X-ray out, so they had to redo it again. Yeah. It was definitely a very fun day, guys. I'm telling you, the heat is immense. There's a thunderstorm coming now, you know, but my Invisalign journey is starting off pretty fun. But you know, if you guys have any questions, you know, as to things, I'll definitely answer them below. You know, I'm gonna learn as it comes, but all of my questions I had, like in particular, if you got a filling after the impressions, would it screw things up? The answer is no. And they wouldn't delay your thing at all. So yeah, I mean, one of the fun things is, of all the people I know personally, I'm the only one who qualified for Invisalign. My best friend didn't, my girlfriend didn't, my best friend's sister didn't. You know, so it's actually pretty funny though that I'm the only one that can enjoy anything I want to eat and still have my teeth straightened. So that's how it is, guys. You know, I guess my luck is usually good in certain cases, but yeah, my teeth are, you know, clean, and they finally got rid of some bad cavities, but everything's going good thus far. They did take a lot of photos as well. I'm going to try to ask the orthodontist if I can have a copy of some photos, because they put this weird thing in your mouth where it just like grabs and pulls your mouth open. It looks really weird. It's I don't know if they have like a picture of it, but it's weird. It's like you can actually see your teeth like that. It's really weird, and it hurts, especially when your lips are like numb. It's like stretching it and cutting it more. So they took all those photos. I'll try to see if I can get those photos, and we'll post them, you know, all across. But yeah, so 4 weeks from now I should have my Invisalign aligners. I'll definitely make a video showing them off, you know, doing the whole Zoom thing. Yeah, so keep all the comments coming. Please subscribe if you have not yet already. I'm sticking this to the end. They are going to put attachments on my teeth too, so I'll even like zoom in so you can see what the attachments look like. They said there probably will be a good amount of them, so that's good. I'm being sarcastic. So take care, guys. Look out for future videos.